plastic. May have fake parts, but my heart's elastic. My mental so spastic, like I'm driving against that traffic.
Hey queens, it's Kelly. I'm here to talk all about work anxiety. And I know you guys are probably thinking, whoa, hold up, this bad bitch can't possibly have anxiety. Nah, listen guys, I am in emotional wreck, like 75% of the time, and then 25% of the time I snap, but that's beyond the point. We were talking about the 75% of the time that I can't get out of my head. I have anxiety. I am worried about literally everything. I can't focus. I'm just like a rock, paralyzed in fear. You know, you get what I'm saying? That is what I'm talking about on this channel today. So, sit down, get some tea, get something soothing, you know, some vodka maybe, whatever you need to relax and unwind with me and have this heart to heart about anxiety, because it is a bitch most of the time, all the time. So if you guys seen my last video, I had a job interview and I got the job, and I was really excited to start working because I haven't worked in forever for this exact reason. I've been really just not, feeling myself, not feeling work, and being like very apprehensive to start work, very nervous, very just like worried, like they're gonna judge me, and they're not gonna want me on their team, and like people are gonna be rude to me, and like everything just kind of gets to me. And so this specific video is all about work anxiety, not just like general anxiety, but anxiety about working and being on the job, because that's where anxiety affects my life the most. And that's really unfortunate because I need to get these coins. I can't be broke, like I have to work. So it's not avoidable. Like, I feel social anxiety can be avoided to an extent, but work really can't, like, unless I want to be out in the streets, which I don't, because that would bring more anxiety about different things, So it's something that really does need to be overcome. So I'll tell you guys how I overcame it. This is my first day of work. I was gonna film the whole thing, but I decided that's kind of weird because A, I can't film at work, and then B, I can't just tell you every day, oh, just went to work, oh, I'm back now. So I only filmed the first day, but this is my first day of work. Good morning, guys. I was gonna get up at 6, but my anxiety woke me up at 5:30, so I'm up now, ready for my day. Hey guys, I'm going for a walk, but it's really cold, and it's kind of raining. But I just wanted to get in a quick little exercise moment before work because, I don't know, I feel like that'll help my mood a little bit and my anxiety. Yeah. I'll explain a little bit more when I go in the house. Guys, I'm ready for work now. I'm drinking a Rockstar, just get my energy up. I'm feeling okay, to be honest. I'm doing this like a week, my first week of work vlog, because I have a lot of work anxiety, and I've been out of work for almost 2 months. I haven't had a consistent job in like months, but I've like started and quit jobs like early, and that's not good. I want to get into like a consistent work life, so I'm trying to get back into the workforce after depression and anxiety and all that, and I'm just trying to show you guys that I do it so you guys can too if work's something that's a challenge for you. So I'm gonna go work in a bakery now, and this is my first day. I am pretty nervous when I talk about it, but I've been trying to chill. I got up really early, so, well, I was gonna wake up at 6. I woke up at 5:30 because I couldn't sleep, but my tip is just to get up early, and then you can have a couple hours to yourself so you can like chill and like do your own thing. But if you get really nervous, like, and you're like, oh no, I have to go to work soon, then maybe we'll wake up later. But I like to wake up early, so that's what I did. And here's the first day. Alright guys, I'm Ratchet, but I'm home now. I look so bad. Work was fine. It was really tiring because I did a lot of things. I mainly did cupcakes. I did like 500 of them, and I did garlic bread, and muffins, and mocha bars, and now I'm home watching 90 Day Fiancé and eating apples. So yeah, my advice I guess is if you have work anxiety, just go. It'll be better if you do. And then you go home, and then you have to go again. Yeah. So that was my first day working after like, I want to say 3 months, something like that. Well, not really. So I had got a job at Target, and that job, I went to orientation and I went to the first day, and then after that I didn't go again, which is really bad, and I wouldn't recommend doing that. But when you have anxiety, shit like that happens, you know. You just wake up one day and you're like, sorry, not happening. I can't go to work. Like, I just can't. And if you never experienced this before, you're not gonna understand, because it just looks dumb. It looks like you're lazy or you just don't want to work, and that's not the case. I wanted to work so bad because I'm working at being independent, and because I've been out of work, I'm not independent right now. I live in somebody else's house, and I don't have a car, so other people have to drive me around. Do you think I like that? No, but that's the situation right now, and I'm not gonna just sit around and be sad all day. I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna pull myself out of this, you know what I'm saying? And that's my most of the time mindset, I would say. I feel like I have two mindsets. One is that mindset I just told you guys about, is that, yeah, I put myself in this situation, but I'm gonna get myself out of it. And that's like my very determined and motivated mindset. But then I have another mindset, and it's really depressing, and it's really anxious. It's a dark place. It's just me telling myself, like, you're never gonna get out of this situation. Just have people take care of you your whole life, which is not even possible. Like, my family's not gonna be around forever, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you can't count on a significant other or friends to do that for you. That is not their job, you know? It's just not rational, but it is my irrational side, where I'm like, okay, well, somebody will take care of you your whole life. Like, just, you know, live at home and, do that. Like, I don't even know what she's getting at. We don't know her, but that is what I have to put up with. And it's just like voices in my head saying, like, don't do this, like, don't go, like, it's gonna be bad, like, I don't know. And it's just, it's very paralyzing too. It's not as loud as I made it out to seem, like those loud voices. It's just more like, don't go. Don't do it. And I'll be sitting at home and I'm not doing anything. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not listening to music. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting there, and these thoughts are like running through my head. Like, you're not going to work today. Like, there's no reason to go to work. Like, what are you even working for? Like, you're gonna lose all your money anyways. Like, you don't even want to call. Like, just shit like that. And yeah, it's really hard, and I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to that. And the reason I'm saying that is because, you guys, every time I'm feeling some type of way, I go online. I'll go on, like, Twitter or Reddit or something like that, and I'll just type in how I'm feeling. So I've gone online and I've typed in, like, too anxious to go to work, or too depressed to work, or, like, intrusive thoughts about, like, quitting my job and, like, stuff like that. And there are so many hits that come up. So many people feel the same way, which is why I make videos like this, you know. But I'm here to tell you guys that you can fight those, like, feelings, and you don't have to give into them. You can have those thoughts, but you can just push through it, and then eventually, I'm telling you guys, eventually you'll get back to your regular mindset. It just takes some time, and it takes some just, like, pushing through. Like, that's all I can tell you. Like, you might have bad days. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have shitty days where it just feels like nothing's worth it. Everything's just gonna stay the same. So why try and change things? Because, you know, change is scary, but you will get back to your regular mindset, you know? It just takes some time, you know? So give it time. Like, that's pretty much the only advice I have. But I do have some tips for you guys to get through your days, because it's really hard, and I've quit so many jobs because of these intrusive thoughts that feel like they have residency in my brain, which they don't, but you know, they're intruders and you just have to get rid of them. So this is how I do that. So my first day of work, as you see in the clips, I got some exercise in the morning, and I am not in the gym right now. I'm gonna get back into the gym. I used to work out all the time, so I would work out in the morning before work, and I will work out after work as well, just to get that anxiety out of me. But I was injured, and then it took forever to heal. Long story short, I'm not in the gym. I'm gonna get back in because I'm like feeling better now. Yeah, I'm just like thinking in my head. Exercise is really important. If you can't get into the gym, I would recommend doing walks like what I did. Or cardio is really good because it helps you like release that anxiety. But you could do yoga if that's what you're into. There are videos on YouTube, and I say don't pay for any of those apps, like Active, or I don't remember what it's called, like Open Fit or something like that. If you're new, don't deal with a subscription. Just go on YouTube and type in like stress relieving yoga or Pilates or bar or whatever you want to do, and it'll come up because there are so many free resources online. So I would take advantage of that first, and just do that in the morning before you go to work, and you'll feel 100% better. I feel like I can breathe better after that, and I just feel really chill. Well, I don't feel really chill. That's a lie and an exaggeration. I feel okay, you know, like not the worst. I feel a step above that, because it's not gonna heal everything. It's not gonna, you know, change your entire like life, but it is very helpful, and it's a good way to take your day from being bad or just really tense to being a little bit less tense. And I think that the mind, body, and spirit are all linked. So if you start healing different parts of you, it'll heal your whole person. That's just kind of my like mindset, but I believe it's true. I don't have no statistics or anything, but that's kind of how I see it. And that's what works for me. So that's why I'm telling you guys this. None of my things are like 100% proven or anything like that. It's just kind of like what I do. But yeah. Another thing that helps me out a lot is meditation. So in the morning, for sure, before work, I just put on my headphones, like literally, I just put on my headphones and listen to like 3 songs that aren't too hype. They're just kind of like chill. Maybe they have a good message. Maybe it's just like a relaxing beat. But I'll just listen to like 3 songs, and I'll just close my eyes, and I turn off the light in my room, so it's just like this dark, like zen cave moment, and I'm just chilling and listening to music, and like breathing deeply, and like that helps me out a lot. If you guys like guided meditation, I also suggest YouTube. Just find a free meditation on YouTube. I think that's fine. Like, I've done those before, but I stopped doing those, and this is a really weird and paranoid reason why, but I thought I would share. I'm kind of wondering if anyone else feels the same way. Mind control. Do you know if people are mind controlling you or not? No. So how am I supposed to know, you know, the intentions of people on YouTube? Like, girl, you don't. And that's probably just my anxiety and paranoia just like kicking in, but I can't relax when I listen to the guided meditations. Like, I realized, because I'm like, what if there's like subliminal like messages in there? Like, you don't know. So I don't really fuck with that anymore. But if you guys aren't a psychopath, like maybe that'll work for you. For me, I just get too in my own head, I guess. I don't know. But the music does help me unwind. And then if you really want to get into it, you can do it on your break too. Meditate. If you have a break at work, just, take some time out, sit down, take some deep breaths, listen to music, whatever you have to do. I like to go on walks on my break sometimes if it's not too cold out, which it's been a bitch lately. It's been like 8 degrees Fahrenheit, what the hell? So I haven't really been doing that a whole lot. I'll do it some days if it's not too cold. I'll just walk. I'll set my timer like 15 minutes and then I walk back for 15 minutes if I have like a 30-minute break or whatever. And that helps me out a lot because I leave the building, I am in the fresh air, just like breathing, walking, have my headphones on, listening to music or podcasts or whatever, and that is good because I'm not in the work building, thinking about, oh, I have to go back in 5 minutes, I have to go back in 2 minutes, stuff like that. I'm just like kind of enjoying me time, which I like that. And then when I get home, I like to not think about work and not talk about work, and that is really hard for me and it's something I'm still working on. But I like to just turn it off. You're not there right now. You're not on the clock. You're not getting paid. What's the point? So I like to just focus on me, watch TV, take a long bath because I'm aching after work because A, I tend to clench up my muscles a lot when I am anxious, and B, I'm standing on concrete all day long, like in my job. I know a lot of people have desk jobs, which is really nice, but I don't. So I'm really, really sore at the end of the day. So I like to take a hot bath or a hot shower and blast my music, put on lotion, do my skincare, just all of that basic stuff that people talk about all the time. But like, it works. That's why people talk about it all the time, So, yeah. So that's really helpful for me. Another thing you can try is medication. So you can go to your doctor and, explain, hey, I have a lot of anxiety. I need help. I can't do that because nothing works for me. You guys, nothing works for me. Everything they try to prescribe me either knocked me out completely where I'm just not the same person anymore, which we don't want, or was addictive, or made me worse. So I just don't fuck with that at the moment, but I do try supplements, and I know it's similar, it's kind of the same thing, and it's why won't you try prescriptions but you'll try supplements when some of them aren't even FDA approved. I think everything I tried is FDA approved, but I saw an ad on Instagram for this is the lemonade 714, and 714 is my lucky number, so that's what caught my attention, and it's a random lucky number and it's a long story, but it was my lucky number, so I'm like, hey, let me try it, maybe it'll work. I will say this, I don't think it helped that much before. For that, there's different kinds of anxiety, the build-up anxiety, I don't know if it did much for, but I do think it's really good for at night when you're trying to unwind and relax and forget about everything that happened during the day, because with anxiety, you'll be thinking about shit way after it happened and being like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, I'm gonna go into work and I'm gonna be in trouble because I didn't put away 2 trays. Listen, that happened to me one time. I thought I was gonna be in so much trouble because I didn't wash 2 trays and I left. But it's not like I left a pile of dishes and nobody really said anything about it, and it doesn't even matter. This I feel helps with that. What's in it? So if you guys want to try it, you can. I'm not sponsored. And I didn't feel any side effects from this, so I think it's pretty safe to try. It's $30 for a pack of 30, I think this is. So not the best, but there is coupon codes that you can use. You just have to look it up. I have no idea. But I use a coupon code. I will not purchase from this company again. Nothing against them, but it took a really long time to get here. And the ingredients are literally just lemon balm extract, 150 milligrams of that, and GABA, 300 milligrams of that. So, I actually purchased at the store GABA, which you can just, it's cheap, it's like $6, something like that, and green tea extract. Oops, green tea extract. Her name is Melissa, or not green tea, lemon balm leaf. Her name is Melissa. I didn't know she had a name, but my girl Melissa here can help you feel a little bit more chill. Some people have taken this and said that they feel like they hit a joint. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think so. It's just like, how do I explain it? It's like, okay, you know when you're tired and you drink a coffee and then you're a little bit less tired but you're still exhausted? It's like that, but with your anxiety level. So it's like you're anxious, you take it, you're a little bit less anxious, but you're still pretty anxious, but it helps a little bit, and I would give it a try if you want to. I will say, make sure that this doesn't interact with anything else you're taking. If you're taking antidepressants or even like birth control, sometimes supplements can affect that, so I would make sure first and make sure that it's like okay for you to take. But if it is, I will give it a shot just because I didn't have any side effects, so it might, you know, be worth it. It might actually help you out a lot. Some other natural supplements to try, these aren't ones that I take right now, but I've taken in the past. 5-HTP helps with serotonin inhibitors, I think. I'm like totes studious about this. Yeah, 5-HTP, I don't know. There's a lot out there. If you want to try a natural supplement, I would definitely go for it. But just make sure you're safe and make sure it doesn't interact with anything else that you're taking. But yeah, those are my big 3 things. Meditation, exercise, and meditation, exercise, and meditation. Wait. Meditation, exercise, and medication. There we go. What else? For on-the-job type situations, when you get stressed out, I just breathe very deeply, and maybe I look weird to people, but honestly, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you can't focus on what everyone else is thinking about you or anything like that. I had an extreme situation where my workplace is pretty small. Like, it's a store, but it's like smaller, and everybody wants to know who I was. Like, no one wants to get to know me, but they want to know who I was. And so everyone's like, wow, you're the new girl, like shit like that all the time, and I'm already anxious, and everyone's like saying weird shit to me, and like it's just weird, guys. I'm not gonna talk about my actual job because I hate it, to be honest, and that could be a whole nother video, how to cope with the job you hate. But yeah, people are saying weird shit to me. They're trying to get the tea because apparently a lot of people quit before me, and they want to see, like, is it that bad? Like, what's up? But I don't know, I just started. And yeah, a lot of old guys, like, talking down to me and shit like that. Not all of them, just some of them. But the thing is that you can't let it get to you, and I definitely had moments where I let it get to me before, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that, I don't want to work here anymore, I want to walk out and never want to walk back in. But the thing is that you have to focus on yourself and just tell yourself, retrain your brain, rewire your brain to, you know, look at things in perspective and say, like, this is my job, I have a right to be here, I'm not gonna let other people come in between me and my paycheck, you know? Like, you just have to look at it that way and look at it like, I'm here for the money and that's it. I'm just gonna work and leave and that's it. And you know, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here for any of those reasons, but I'm here to do a job, and they hired me because I am qualified to do this job, and that's why I'm here, you know? So that's kind of like my spiel for social anxiety at work. And then there comes anxiety about the actual job. Like, if it's hard or something, just ask, because everybody knows you don't know. Like, it's fine. And nobody's gonna be like, oh no, she didn't know the answer to the thing that she never knew the answer to before in her life. So that is my advice on that. And I hope that this is helpful. And you can get through it. It's fine. Everybody has to work, and you can do it.